This video is powered by Manscaped.
Go to manscaped.com/fancam for 20% off your order and free shipping.
Keep your boys in top form with Manscaped.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for the fan rule. I started then. Now time for the fan roundup. It's 4-2 to Arsenal against Leicester City. So many things happened in this game. I think I want to start with, because we won the game, but for you, what was the positive from Arsenal's performance today?
I think the positive was that we came back after going 2-0 down, then it was 2-2 and we came back. Yep. But I still think that today is the prime example why we won't win the league. Because...
That's a controversial take. Go, okay, go on.
Because we were 2-0 up and we were cruising in the first half. Leicester couldn't even get out past the halfway line. They had 0 shots. In the second half, we came out a completely different team. Leicester were the better team for the first 15 minutes. They took control of the game, they got the goal, then they got another one. Yeah, it was lucky that they got the half volley. The way they scored is a wonder strike. But I still think, you know how we started in the second half? That's what happened against Villa and West Ham last season, and that's what cost us the league. In the first half, we were dominating, we were on top, and then in the second half, they took advantage of it. Yeah,
so do you think we'll see more of that sort of scenarios happening again this season and may not come out the other end? Because I said that to Robbie, it felt like the West Ham and the Liverpool game 2 seasons ago, where we were 2-0 up and then they came back and we ended up being 2-2. Do you think that's going to happen again? Because at the end of the day, Arsenal won in the end. We didn't draw the game.
Yeah, we won, but every week, not every week, but if you play like this, and you let other teams back in, it's going to catch up. We dominated the game today. The goalkeeper was man of the match, Leicester goalkeeper.
Yeah. Exactly. We should have been loads more goals up.
Yeah, but you know how we scored 2 goals right at the end? We're not going to get that every week. We got a bit fortunate with how the third goal went in as our own goal. Indeed, he scored an own goal. It's not going to happen every. We need to make sure we're perfect from the start to the finish, because Man City, they're the best team in the world, and they always, towards the end of the season, the last 10 games, they always find a way how to win all of them.
That's what we just done today, though.
Yeah, right. But the way the first 15 minutes of the second half, we can't afford to be sloppy. It'll cost us. Last season, we lost the league by 2 points, right?
Yep.
And the Villa and West Ham games, when we were on top in the first half, the second half we were shit, and then it cost us.
Okay, it's an interesting take, but I listen, every fan has their opinion. It's an interesting take. Your positive that you take from that, because he said we won't win a season like that, and there is things you can look at and nitpick, but we won the game in the end. Is there a positive that really stands out for you?
There's loads of positives, but very quickly, Lee's in club level. I have a good chat with him at half time. He's a bit like some of the others. How you got in club level? No, very quickly. So I've been a fan and been since '98. I've probably missed 1 or 2 games per season. Yeah. And you see an evolution. We don't do well. It's cyclical. So very quickly, Bolton. We had 5 youngsters come through, and they all did well.
Yeah, very well.
That is really good for the squad, their experience, etc. And I don't think we should put pressure on any of those individuals. Let them evolve and flourish. Okay, they're getting really good experience with the first team. Good stuff. Today was probably the best game Rice has had. He was marauding all over the place. Various players will get mentioned. I think the player of the match by far was the Leicester goalkeeper. He made 5 tremendous saves. There were 2 or 3 of them you actually looked and think, how on earth did he make that? Now, if those goals go in, it's a cruise. But in the second half, the first 10 minutes, I've seen this a number of times, Arsenal come in a little bit overconfident, a little bit arrogant, a little bit, the job's done. No, it isn't. It's not done until, what's that, the old fat lady singing, yeah? So Leicester did well. They got a rollicking at half-time. They come out, 2-1, 2-2. We were not very comfortable at that point. But what we were really solid was we learned from the Man City game. As a unit, they were fighting for each other. They were closing Leicester down, etc. And that Manchester game, the second half, that is going to hold us in good stead. So coming back to the point made, you go 2 up, are we going to give these games away? I think there are lessons being learned, and Arteta will be drumming this in to get people. Do not treat teams too... they're going to be easy. Leicester has actually been a tough side. It's just they've not had the breaks. They're not in a good position. But when you look at the way they played in the second half, I can't see them being in that position. So Arsenal are learning lots at the moment. And I think losing is a good form of learning. We lost 2 seasons ago, last season. This will help their mentality. He's brought a few people in. Away we go.
Let's hope that
let's not get carried away.
Let's not get carried away. Let's hope the lessons are learned and we can win the season, win the league this season. One positive from you today from Arsenal.
I like the heart that Arsenal showed. Bro, first half we were cooking.
Yeah.
Like half time, I thought we won the game. I'm not even gonna lie. What's the position, bro?
I hear you. When it goes to 2-0, you think that's the score you want. At half time, you think that's calm. We're set for today.
Yeah, and we had like 75% possession or something like that, and I thought that's it. Second half, they came through. They scored a couple goals that we weren't expecting. They got a bit of luck on their side. End of the day, though, I think we did well to come back.
Yeah.
And it was a bit late in the game, and I was losing hope towards the end, but that's it. Trossard come in clutch.
He did,
as
he
usual. He always comes in clutch. You know the vibes.
Massively, the battery is running low, people. So we're going to get around to everyone. One positive from today for Arsenal.
Just to say, it's good to be back after a while, bro. How are you, by the way?
I'm very well.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to say, outstandable game today because, listen, I literally couldn't even miss a game like this because I haven't been to Arsenal since last season. I couldn't even miss a game like this. And against Leicester today, 4-2, because I was saying on my own channel that I was predicting 4-0. And when Leicester scored in that second goal, I was like, what happened to the defence? What happened to the defence? Couldn't, players like Ben White, William Saliba track back and hit the post, then go. I was like, Jesus Christ, come on. You can't.
What was your positive from today, though?
But my positive from today is that they had a plan B because when Ethan Larry came on, that 70-year-old boy knew what he had to do. All the speed that he gave from side to side and all that. And then, when players were we're going for at least the referee knew what to do. Because I look at Arsenal, last week against City, and I'm going to have to rewind on last week. The Man City player Erling Haaland telling Mikel Arteta to stay humble. And looking on that, I was in that stadium before the game started today watching, Man City could even beat Newcastle, 1-1, Arsenal, Leicester, 4-2, City, firm it, Arsenal. This season, we are winning the league. It is our big moment. And I tell you something, to end it here, I know the battery's running down, but if we could do this against PSG, this season can be ours. Come on, you Gunners! Come on!
I'm going to come back to this side, but one positive from today from Arsenal.
So definitely the confident, the way we come back, it was really great.
Yeah.
As he said before, this is a game that showed that we're not going to win the league. No, I don't agree. We're going to win the league for sure. After your team come back last year, we cannot come back from 2 games after draw. But this year, actually, we could score 5, not only 2. So the keeper was really on spot. But I believe this year is our year, and we will win it.
100%. I like that. That's a positive. That's a good positive. Any other positive you took from today's performance from Arsenal?
Thomas Partey.
Yeah?
Oh my God.
Really? Do you think he's back? Do you think he's? We've been waiting for him to get back to that purring performance.
Did you see the way he was pressing,
Yeah.
passing the ball? Calafiori. Oh my God. My girlfriend. Fresh kissed Calafiori. Oh my God.
That's true.
We love him.
Okay, that's a few positives, but Calafiori and Thomas Partey then for you, they're the standouts.
They were the standouts with Saka.
Yeah, nice. I like that. The kiss. Mwah. Come forward, my friend. Positive for you from Arsenal today.
This guy.
Who's on the back here?
Early.
Oh, early got the name on us, but do you know what? It's probably granted. He's going to be a star.
And Ricardo Calafiori.
Yeah.
So attacking minded. 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
10 out of 10.
Big up Mikel Arteta for one bringing Ethan Renier through and also spotting Calafiori because he's been sensational. Positive for you?
The resilience to win the game because 2-2 seasons of old, sat back, draw that game, massive 2 points lost, but we kept going, and I always felt we were going to win it.
I like that resilience. It is a sign of a new Arsenal that we didn't just capitulate at the draw at 2-2. Positive from Arsenal. It's a tough.
Fighting to the end. And I'll just say, with the first fan that came on here that said, pretty much saying this is why we won't win the league, I disagree. Because I see it as we were 2-0 up, and with this team, you don't see regularly, when we get a lead, we never really lose it like that. It was shocking to see a 2-goal lead slip, but the way how we were peppering them, their goalkeeper was playing so well, so in the end, we got the 4 goals to win the game 4-2, and we even saw today, City, they dropped points, so we just need to keep, right now, keeping the levels up, making sure we're winning games, and we're on a great run right now, so great performance, positive result, and Ethan and Wary, big display. As soon as he came on, changed the game.
Big player. Quick, got a couple quick words because we've got to wrap up.
Right, I live there. Right. The biggest thing for me, Arteta has got that George Graham spirit. What you said, you never give up. Yeah. And you know what? Gabriel at the back, it reminds me of Tony Adams, mate.
Solid.
Tony Adams, right, and that spirit, never give up. Arsenal, And you know what? We should have had the last 2 leagues. and Liverpool should have had the other 3. All right, but this Arsenal team, and about the youngsters, I'm 58. I saw my first game at the age of 2, 1968. Right, don't remember that anyway. But basically, right, the multicultural team and the youngsters coming through. That's why we all, Namweri, superstar, mate.
Wicked.
And
Listen,
I'm happy. I'm very proud of AFTV.
Thank you.
I lost my dad last week. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And I've had a lot of engagements. I lost my mum 5 years ago, yeah, since I've been living here at the Emirates. But basically, the one thing that's consistent, and you help a lot of people, Robbie, Laurie, Turkish and Cypriot like me, I'm Greek Cypriot,
Big up,
he's
man.
Turkish Cypriot.
Yes.
And what you do for us fans is out of this world, yeah? And you're all amazing human beings, right? I'm so proud of all of you.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I know the battery's about to die, so forgive me. We'll try and come back and do a part 2. Let us know your thoughts and comments. Thank you for that comment. Really appreciate that. Take care. Love.